What is going on? This is Josh from AR15.com. I am here at day 2 of SHOTShow. I am at the EOTech booth with Aaron. Aaron, show me what you got for this year.
All right, well, thank you guys for stopping by. One of our new products that we're really excited about, and this is the first debut of it, is our OGL, or on-gun laser. This is not really a reinvention, but it's a package designed around what we believe the ideal on-gun aiming laser solution is.
Okay.
So, traditionally, a lot of this follows traditional form factor, right? We wanted it to be as small as possible, very rugged. It's complete machined aluminum housing, somewhere roughly the size of a deck of cards.
Yeah.
About 7.5 ounces.
Well, that's light.
So nice and lightweight. We've got a visible aiming laser that's green, a near IR aiming laser, and those are both on the same optical bench. So you 0, 1, you've got the other one
Perfect.
0. And then on another optical bench, we have our illuminator. We put a lot of effort in this illuminator for a couple of reasons. One, we really didn't like a lot of the stuff that was available out there. So one of the problems that I've found is that either the beam divergence is difficult to get to, meaning
Sure.
you got to reach up front and try to adjust it, or it doesn't offer you a great enough amount of beam divergence.
Sure.
And a lot of that has to do with the amount of room needed to change that focal point. So we used a VCSEL laser so that we could use a smaller focusing lens and have a little bit less throw. And since it's one of those things that it makes sense to have access to all the time,
Yeah.
we wanted to centrally locate it. So this sweeping button right here, or lever,
Yeah.
is what changes the beam divergence of your illuminator from about a 15 mil circle all the way out to about 115, 120 mil circle.
Can I mess with it?
Yeah. And so with that, I've got a room-filling floodlight
Yeah.
that doesn't have a lot of hot spots on it. So if you pass it over a mirror or a picture on the wall, you don't get so much blast back into your goggles that you white out.
Yeah.
Also, with that VCSEL laser, the way that we've been able to shape it is the edges are much softer than a
Yeah.
traditional. And the human eye is really amazing, right? It allows you to center a circle in a circle really quick.
Oh, yeah.
But when you put that harsh circle on a wall, what happens is your eyes are immediately
I was
drawn
about to say,
to it.
you're just
And
standing
now
down there,
you're
yeah.
not seeing what life is happening in the edges. So
True.
we created a lot of spill so that it gently moves out to the edge. So it's not captivating your eye, you're looking in the shadows.
I also want to point out, and I'll bring this up to my microphone, it makes no noise. Like literally no noise. And it's not so much resistance that I'm having to like crank really hard
Right,
over on me.
right.
If I'm doing thumb over bore, right? You just easily with the C-clamp grip can go and adjust
Yep.
it. That's pretty.
Or
and this
if
weighs
you're,
nothing.
if you're righty and you're
Yeah.
12 o'clock with thumb over,
Sure,
or
it's right there.
You're at 9 o'clock, it's still right there. You'll notice one of the other ergonomic solutions we did was we put the switches on the back. All right, that way I can center your fire button
Yeah.
much closer to a natural grip. So if you're not running a hot wire, which we built in with a Crane standard plug, so all of your legacy stuff will work.
I was gonna ask. I was like, what works with that?
And we include a mod light. So you've got, we're sending the
for
best
the
with
mod
you.
light. Yeah.
We're sending the best with you.
Sure.
And you can use your legacy stuff. There's, putting the switch back here, it makes it a little bit more cumbersome than being up here. We thoughtfully designed the switch so that you can get in even
Yeah,
with
we'll
gloves.
show it to them, yeah.
Oh yeah. So we thoughtfully designed it so you can still get at it with gloves. But if you consider the fact that maybe 1 to 3% of the time you're changing this on mission.
Sure.
If I'm set up for dual high, I'm running dual high for a reason.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm not switching that. What I am doing is needing access to my fire button,
Yeah.
and I'm changing that divergence of my illuminator.
And from
If
a shooting position.
Exactly.
Yeah, from a
If
shooting
the fight
position.
was in the house,
Yeah.
and now it's gone to the street, that's what I need access
Yeah.
to, not this switch. So
Yeah.
I agree, it's a little bit more cumbersome, but it's an immediate overcome once you
Yeah.
see it. And the logic behind it is, I want this to be effective for 98% of the situation you're gonna find yourself
Sure.
in. If you've got to take a little bit more time on that 1 and 2, I would challenge you to say that this is no harder than finding it up here.
Oh yeah. Well, and the
So-
rest of that 2% is for Jesus, right?
Exactly. 1.5.
What kind of battery does this take?
CR123. We're looking at about 4 to 9 hours of continuous runtime,
Okay.
which is insane.
Yeah, I was about to say for one of these, yeah.
So, if you're for whatever reason, running dual high, you can get about 4 hours of runtime out of it. If you're running dual low, you'll get about 9 hours of runtime from it. It's a lithium battery.
For more than 9 hours, you're having a bad day.
Yes, sir. Continuous.
That's what I mean. That's on like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's something I got to go do the poker button
That's
with.
Finger of God. You've melted a barrel and run out of ammo. So we're really excited about this product. We think people are really going to get a lot of value out of it, and that's part of our proposition. We want to give you very professional use product, rugged, reliable, repeatable. You can go to battle with it and keep the price point value oriented. So I think we'll take a Pepsi challenge with pretty much anything out there on this. Be shipping by fourth quarter of this year for professional use. We're working on a commercial version, but professional use comes first.
So I was going to say, this is probably the non-FDA friendly laser. And
Correct.
We're going to have to create a FDA friendly laser.
Which we're already working, but believe it or not.
Thank you, ITAR and everyone else.
Well, believe it or not, the standard power, which is I'll blind you, is much easier to get through FDA because we're saying this will blind you, and we're only giving it to professional people.
I see. That makes sense.
With the commercial version, we're saying this won't blind you, we promise. And we've got to prove that over and over and over again. So it takes a little bit longer, but we're working on it. And the reason it's taking longer, I could get this through FDA at the exact same time if I took away the beam divergence for the illuminator, like so many others do.
But you're losing so much usability. Like, what's the point in delivering that product if it's not what people want?
I think it's still great, but that's the key. People don't want it. So we're working really hard to get that to happen, and it will really soon. But you know, just to be honest, guys, we know this is what the professional world needs. We're really emphasizing that. It's worth the wait. The standard power version, military LE, individual officer buy, those things, $21.99 is the MSRP.
Okay.
So it punches way above its weight class, which is what we always try to do. We're building them to send out. They're going out to the FDA for testing in the next couple of weeks. Those are being built up right now in Plymouth, Michigan. So we're really excited. 2 color options, tan and gray. Beautiful gray, kind of matches everything. Tan, still going to be your 50-stage FDE. Comes with the mod light, comes with the battery, comes with the Molly pouch. And a really cool patch.
Cool. I appreciate your time. Thank you for bringing this to us. I appreciate you handing me the. No,
all right, brother.
But thank you for being here. Again, I'm Josh with AR15.com. We're here at the EOTech booth. I will see you at the next one.